Ladies and gentlemen, it is your man, Jelani JB Bodie, host of this thing called The Wait a Minute Show, and we are back in the building once again, coming to you to talk the NBA. The NBA offseason, the NBA free agency, the NBA draft, the NBA news, the NBA. With a little NFL in there. Lopan, let's go. I say Lopan. Kick the music!
Blood up on the wall. Can you see it as the people fall from an AK-47 spraying down the hall? Oh, this screaming, this act is so inhuman. This must be living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh, yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. My things, want that so man, want that so man, your dreams, my things, want that so man. Why would you wanna be right when what's wrong is what's right? In my darkness is light, I have you shining so bright. I give you power and hoes, flashy cars in the clothes, couple pounds of this strong. If you want it, let's go, let's get this money. I see you looking at the money. You bowing down to this money. You're doing something strange for the piece of change. We're living in a nightmare. Oh yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living. All I see is bloodthirsty politicians, oops, I'm in vampires. Oops, I'm in vampires. Oops, I'm in vampires. Zombies and ghouls who are ruled by desire. In a world that's burning up with hellfire. Back to scene one, where the damage was done. You need to look in this mirror. Who are you running from? What have you done? What have you done? Can't wipe the blood off your hands. Smear it off if you can. Can't escape from the truth. Deep within lies of proof. The evidence is off the meter. Oh, you're as guilty as your leader. We're living in a nightmare. Oh yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. Oh yeah. If you can see what I see, yeah, we're living in a nightmare. We are living in a nightmare.
It's the Wait a Minute Show. This is a podcast.
It's the Wait a Minute Show.
Hold up. Wait a minute, show. JD Bodie, that's my bro. Wait a minute, show. My man Pan is on the low. Wait a minute, show. JD Bodie, that's my bro. Wait a minute, show. My man Pan is on the low. Coming straight out of Flint, Michigan. JB Bodie is him again. 2 times Wednesday, Saturday. Show make you wanna sing Donny Hathaway. Facebook Live, Spreaker.com. It's the Wait a Minute Show, fan, man. We drop bombs as we proceed. Just tune in, no need to take the feed. Hanging with the stews. JB, that's my dude. And I don't mean to be rude, but these other shows lame like eating prunes. Facebook got you tweaking. Speakers, eardrums bleeding. JB got what you need. My man Lopez saying yes indeed. Go to thewaitaminuteshow.com to follow all episodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It is your man, Jelani JB Bodie. It is going down once again Wednesday night, and I'm going to give you your sports fix here in the ATL in the Lions Den studios. It is me, but I cannot do this show by myself because I need him, I need he, and then when we are together, we can say we. That would be none other than the L, the O, the P, the A, and to the N. My man, Lopan. Indeed. So Lopan is in the building. I'm in the building. You guys are in the building, so that is awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about tonight, today, or whenever that you're listening to this episode, because it is titled. What was the title, Lopan? Put up the titles, so I can read it. NBA offseason already crazy. So, yes, we are already into, the frenzy. They didn't wait any time. Toronto won the championship on Thursday, and then we got Saturday, the news about the Anthony Davis trade, and so on has been going on because the NBA draft is upon us, which will be going down in less than 24 hours at this point. So, NBA. We're going to throw a little NFL in there as well, but we're going to get into the draft a little bit. We're going to talk about some trades that actually went down or possible trades, free agency news, rumors about players as well. And then, like I said, we'll do a little football. We'll get into Todd Gurley, Michael Thomas, and we're going to talk some QB talk. So you don't want to miss out on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back to giving out these Big L awards. So we're going to be giving out a Big L award tonight, so you don't want to miss that at the end of the show. And there's one other thing I'm supposed to say. I'm trying to think what it was. Do you remember what it did? Open, do you remember what I'm supposed to be talking about right at this moment before I go into my first topic? Indeed. Okay, could you give me a little bit of a hint? Indeed. Are you going to give me a hint? Indeed. You haven't gave me the hint yet, though. Indeed. It's very smart of you, Lopan. I got it. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, October 18th, 19th, and 20th. Make sure if you have not already reserved your flight and got your time off from work and whatever else that you need to do, then make sure you do that because TDSS5 is going to be going down October 18th, 19th, and 20th here in the ATL. It's going to be a good time hanging out with listeners, hanging out with podcasters, hanging out with your boy Doug Stewart, and tailgating and among other things. Just having a really good time. So make sure if you haven't already, October 18th, 19th, 20th, reserve those dates. You will not regret it. So thank you, Lopan. Yeah, your method is a little off and it's a little strange, but it's effective. Indeed. Okay, you didn't have to agree with me, but I digress. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into some of the stuff that we've been wanting to talk about out there. And the first thing is, and this just recently happened actually today in the NBA, and Mike Conley now well, officially July 6th, it will be former Memphis Grizzly Mike Conley. But Mike Conley has been traded to the Utah Jazz in exchange for one Jay Crowder, Grayson Allen, Kyle Korver, the 23rd overall pick in tomorrow's NBA draft, and a future first-round pick. So, obviously, you understand what this is about. Memphis has the second overall pick. Have already been rumored to go with Ja Morant. He's been someone that everyone has talked about ever since March Madness and then the Combine and everything else that was in between. They got this guy, the top three basically. He's in one of the top three, and we all know Zion's going to go number one. So it's really who's going to go 2 and 3. And Ja is the guy that Memphis is looking at because he plays point guards too. Mike Conley has played 12 years with the Memphis Grizzlies, so now they have the opportunity to re-up at that position with younger talent, with someone that they feel can be just as talented as Mike Conley, if not more, and they want to move off of Mike Conley's contract. Remember, just recently, probably about 2 years ago, I want to say that contract was done, Mike Conley was the highest paid NBA player in the league. And, of course, that's definitely been, surpassed with all these other contracts that have come out. But it just shows you how valuable the Memphis Grizzlies felt about him. But at this point, it is a business, and they're moving on from him. And they sent him a little bit further west, a little bit colder place, if you will, to Utah. Now, with the trade, there's only one thing, and this is more my personal thing that I be on, about these. Mike Conley had the opportunity to leave, but he decided to stay with Memphis. Could have been about the pay, probably. I'm sure that played a part in it. But he wanted to play for Memphis. If there was any other team, he really didn't mention it. They come with a better opportunity. They move on it. Then you tell, well, it's the nature of the business. So I don't want to hear people saying, this whole thing about when NBA players want to leave or they quit on their team and all this stuff. He didn't want to leave himself. If he did, he would have left when he was a free agent. He wouldn't have re-upped with them to go play for someone else that would have been a contender. I think Mike Conley knew that they had a ways to go. They weren't just on the cusp, of taking down the Warriors or anything like that. So, and Memphis said, you know what, we got a better deal, we got a better offer, we got a better opportunity, and we need to make that move. And I respect that move. I'm just saying, going forward, please, ladies and gentlemen, when these players are deciding, that they have been brought to opportunity to better themselves or whatever it is that they have, it's part of the business. It's part of the business. Don't get caught up, But with the trade, here's the thing, about it. I think this put stuff in motion too, because if Mike Conley's going to be there, then you got to think someone's got to be out, and that probably will be Ricky Rubio at this point. But I like Mike Conley and Donovan Mitchell being paired together. Mike Conley is just coming off of, I think he was averaging 21 points a game, if I remember right. So, you getting an offensive player that can go with Donovan Mitchell. You getting a passer, a guy that plays defense, a smart, player. So you're getting a really, really good quality player, a really good player in Mike Conley that's going to help that team out. He's going to take a little pressure off of Donovan Mitchell, and they will improve, and with the Warriors and their situation now, I'm not saying that Utah has just leaped over everyone, but they have put their name in the mix with adding Mike Conley. So I do like to trade. Now, in return, we all know what this is about with Memphis. They're in rebuilding mode. They are going to, Kyle Korver, he was just contemplating retirement. He could retire still. You got Grayson Allen, former Duke player. He came in. He was drafted, I want to say in the first round, if I remember correctly, late in the first round. But he hasn't been able to just catch on, as people probably would want him to. So this is probably just a package deal. Can Grayson Allen get better? We don't know, possibly. But, he's played. I think he spent some time in the G League as well. So, this is an opportunity for him to get back in the mix. and show everyone that he belongs, in the NBA. But I think the biggest thing is the 23rd overall